So it's a juvenile red-tailed hawk.
Okay.
So it doesn't even have a red tail yet. And assuming it survives that long, it won't get it until actually next fall.
Are you an ornithologist?
No, just someone who appreciates these hawks, and I watch them quite a bit actually.
You ever heard of Hawk Mountain in Pennsylvania?
I have. I've never been there though. Let's show you some detail in a moment. There we go.
Spectacular. And
the nest is actually at the
right
lowest
underneath.
level of the tower, if you're familiar with it. But it's, I don't think anyone's up there, but maybe it's hoping for food or something. I think it was calling earlier, and there may be an adult up on Bradfield, but I can't. It's not too bad a look. Maybe lighten it a little bit just for detail purposes. And I want to look at, I want to look around a little bit. Well, from here anyway, this one is the only one I see in the nest. I thought there might be somebody up there. Hello. Let me make an adjustment or two here. Okay. Look at that pretty face.
And that's if food's included. Yeah, if it wasn't included, I'm sure it's not good.
So this was the one that has been calling. It's not calling very loudly, but it's been calling. And I'd have to guess it knows certainly that its parents are both on the throne. Actually, in a way, this is kind of nice too. Let me lighten it just a little. A little dark up there. Look at that face. chipmunk vocalizing quite a bit. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, we've got somebody on Wild. I didn't see the somebody on Wild. Who's on Wild? Let's lighten it up so we can see. It looks to me like, I think that's Big Red. I didn't see her. I was wondering why there was that vocalization. It didn't seem right somehow with everybody in the nest. I don't know where she came from, other than an egg. I can just make out both of them in the frame. I don't know who's calling. We can look more closely. I suspect the one on the ledge is calling. The one on the right has just finished eating. And this one's, well, I guess everybody deals with twigs sometime. Big Red has, she looks like she might be about to do something. She's still where she was, but she's turned around, and she's now let's quickly take a look at her if we can. Oops. Oh! Big Red must be up at the nest. And she is. I heard noise, heard vocalization. I kind of wanted to watch her fly to the nest, but I was busy watching the juvenile. there she goes. With her, but there she is. I'd say she's beautifully lit. She's just beautiful anyway. Big Red is still where she was. You still have the young'un up in the nest, which you should be able to see with a nest cam. Don't know what it's doing up there, but it's up there. And I still don't know where. I still can't account for Ezra or the one that we left on the chicken coop. Looks like it was going to take off. In a way, I'm not ready. If it does take off, I'm really not ready. Neither one really looking our way. Can't see the throne from here to see if anyone's gone up there. Looking at the towers, the lighting towers that I can see, I don't see anybody, and I can't see the one where Big Red was. This one on Plant Science. And we left one juvenile a while ago on, I don't know what they're called, one of the chicken coops. And we've seen since Big Red nearby. She was on while. She went to the nest, and she last we saw her a few minutes ago, she was on one of the lighting towers, but I can't see that lighting tower now to see if she's still there. And I think what we'll do is we'll move pretty soon just so we can maybe check up on her and see if she's still there. Sorry about that. I should have done a better job. Oh, no wonder why. No wonder why I struggled with that. I'm sorry. So where is he? Where is she? She is on one of those more distant lighting towers. I suspect he left something there, but I don't know. I mean, he came to the nest. She did a lot of calling to him. I'm hearing juveniles calling right now, at least one. Now, where did he go? I thought, oh, is he? Where is he? No, I don't know where he is. We're gonna move. Well, we're moving. I wonder if he's on a nearby lighting tower, because it seemed like I lost track of him sooner than I should have if he didn't land. Is she eating? She might be eating. So maybe he may have brought something. Maybe she took it. Okay, that's her. Let's get a closer look. Yeah, she took it. She took the prey. Uh-oh. Okay, she has the prey. And I have to attend to a text. Screen. Oh. Okay, in all that commotion, you guys lost the feed because a wire came undone. So, what has happened? Ezra flew to the nest. Big Red flew after him to the nest. He apparently had prey. She took it, and now she's eating it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but she's eating it. And she's on a distant, one of the more distant lighting towers, overlooking the running track. On plant science, we still have 2 young. I don't know where Ezra is. And I think you know everything that I know. While she's eating, let's look back. I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of the flights, really. Not well because of, well, incompetence, but also I just didn't have things ready for it, unfortunately. So here on Plant Science we have, look at it, we have one there and one there. Is that a duck? And Not on the former nest tower. He's on the next tower over. So here he is. And by the way, our chicken coop seems to be vacant right now. So there's no one on that chicken coop. Well, or at least not on that one spot on the chicken coop where we were watching earlier. However, I do hear a robin or two calling, so I suspect our juvenile is still over there. So, I'm not going to adjust the camera. I'm going to let's see if he pops his head back up into view. I didn't think he had flown too far away, so I'm glad I've seen him up here. Big Red is still where she was on that other lighting tower, which now isn't too far away, but she's still looking away. And I guess it is now just after 8 o'clock, and the chat room for the Nest Cam is hitting the closing ceremony. I thought it would be nice for a change during a closing ceremony to actually have hawks in view. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes off pretty soon, but it's kind of nice to get a close-up of him. I don't hear any robin activity from the chicken coop area now, so I don't know if anyone has moved or what's the story. Well, now I'm hearing robins again. we'll switch to Big Red in a moment, just to see what she's doing. It's hard for me to focus really sharply, as I've mentioned, because as I adjust everything, it shakes, and it makes it hard to see if things are really sharp or not. Okay, let's look back at Big Red. Well, first of all, let's just look at him a little bit. Good night, Big Red. She just flew to Bradfield. I can't see her now. And he's probably going to be moving on too. Very nice of her to fly like that just at 9 o'clock when the Nest Cam chat room is closing. Or at least I think it is. They may be running behind schedule. Okay, let's call it a night. Good night, everybody. We're going to head home. We're going to say good night to Ezra. And we'll see you next time, whenever that next time may be. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.